have a special place in my heart for Shannon's. The other sponsor that we have today for our prizes is Pinups of Australia. We'd like to thank them for their first prize pack that they've donated today, and also the crown and the sashes. So we're really, really grateful for such a great organisation who helps to bring the pinup community, who is already very, very strong, and together, more together, and also, I guess, just celebrate individuality, which is, pinup is not an age, a race, a gender, nothing like that. So we are here for everybody, and we really thank Pinups of Australia for being on board today. So give them a big round of applause. And if you want to look them up on social media and give them a shout out as well, that would be fantastic. So again, I won't hold anybody up. We have our 11 lovely entrants in the pergola today. Sorry, I was copying trailer trash as well. I bring out some slang sometimes. And I'll introduce you to our judges just before we start. So we have Matt Hager, who is from Real Steel. The beautiful Tay, in which today is for. We take our hat off today. We can do better than that, guys. And we have a fourth judge today, somewhere amongst us. Can I please welcome Miss Christine Ann, who recently took away Miss Ghoulish Queen 2020, sorry. And yes, did win last year's Miss Real Steel, which I was lucky enough to be host of as well. Okay, without further ado, we'll get started with our gorgeous girls. Obviously, talking about Sarcoma Cancer today, yellow was the colour of the day, so we've asked the girls if they want to give a bit of a nod to Tay with yellow, that they could add that to their outfit. Without further ado, I'll introduce Miss Cherry Velvet. Miss Cherry Velvet is a 42-year-old fun-loving, curvaceous, tattooed, off-the-wall wife and mum of 2 teenage boys. When Miss Cherry isn't at work, as a personal shopper, she loves to design and sew all her own clothes, pageant outfits and costumes, and makes nearly all her accessories and props. She also styles her own hair and makeup. She will also whip up other pinups, one-of-a-kind Cherie original, if you ask nicely. Miss Cherie loves collecting shoes and handbags and has a huge collection of flamingos and vintage items from all over the world. Sorry. They take up 2 rooms in her house, and she loves adding to her collection all the time. Miss Cherie loves all things vintage and pin-up, and has found her home on the stage amongst her sisters, and is always there to lend a hand to her pin-up guys and girls. Give her a round of applause, Miss Cherry Velvet. Second on the stage is Miss B Sweet. Aloha to Miss B Sweet, bringing you some summer colourful vibes. She's your pin-up to your, she's the pin-up to your colada, and the billy to your rock. She's one fruity little lady wearing the sweet pink pineapple dress with pride. As a survivor of cervical cancer, she's proud to represent the sisterhood that she supports. She likes to represent fellow cancer warriors who made it through, those who are struggling, and those who have passed. The pineapples represent her pin-up self to stand tall, wear a crown, and be sweet within. Yeah. Miss B Sweet is an avid supporter of lifting women up, having good fun on stage, and enjoying every moment and having a few laughs along the way. Give it up for Miss B Sweet. Yeah. Miss Paprika Fox. Yeah. Paprika Fox doesn't want a trick, she's here for a treat. So gather your ghoulish friends, let's all eat. Lollies and chocolates, sour and sweet, Halloween in Australia, playing dress up in the heat. Let's stop for a moment, let's all take a seat. That's a pretty cool accessory. Let's stop for a moment, let's take a seat. We have a special guest you all want to meet. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider who sat down beside her and said, "I'm coming home with you." The little spider brought so much joy and laughter, so they went off to live happily ever after. Give it up for Paprika Fox. Look who it is, it's Foxy Blue, the compact pocket rocket with sass. She is your bling to your babe, a hard-working girl who owns her own business. Shout out to that strong woman. Who is all about the money, money, money. She believes that girls should run the world. Do we have any strong women out in the crowd? I'm sorry, all women are strong women. Foxy Blue is a passionate supporter of mental health awareness, suffering from depression herself and understanding the trials and tribulations. Last month, she walked 225 Ks for the Black Dog Institute. Wow. Foxy Blue's motto is loving yourself is not vanity, it's sanity. Give her a big round of applause, Foxy Blue. Next on stage, can we please welcome Roxy Romina. Roxy Romina is a fun-loving, sassy girl who hails from Launton, fancy. When Roxy found out there could be a hint of yellow included for Tay, she knew she had to wear yellow flowers on her dress. For Roxy, they represent joy and lightheartedness, which, even though she hasn't formally met Tay, thought that it summed her up. Roxy loves to dress up and spend time with her friends, and in light of recent events, will never take the love and kindness shown for her for granted. Give it up for Roxy Romina. Next on stage, I want you to give a big round of applause. Miss Rockin' Robin. Miss Rockin' Robin loves sunshine and lollipops. This retro chick loves nothing more than grabbing the keys to her 55 Chevy pickup, chucking the surfboard in the back, and heading for the beach. Until she gets there and realises that she can't surf and she can't swim. And don't even get her started on Jaws. Thanks, Mum, for taking her to see that one. But her mum always told her to share, so who wants a pina colada or two?
Yes, please.
When her drinks are gone and the sun is going down, Miss Rockin' Robin heads home. But she won't be driving. Oh no, she won't. It's a long walk home for her. Give it up for Miss Rockin' Robin. Next to the stage, can we please have Lady Pearl? Lady Pearl is an old soul stuck in a young person's body. Lady, as the name suggests, intelligent, independent, and elegant, and Pearl, shining, beautiful, and one of a kind. Don't touch what you can't have. Lady Pearl has a few hidden talents, one being that she likes to make her own vintage clothing. Most recently from True Vintage patterns, including this one and only 57 Simplicity pattern. Every vintage sewer needs an assistant, and who would be a better assistant than a small, mischievous puppy? Lady Pearl is a little bit of class, a little bit of fun, and a whole lot of sass. Give it up for Lady Pearl. Next to the stage, once Lady Pearl sauntered her way across the stage, is Susie Q. Her name is Susie Q. That's Q for Queen, if you didn't already know. She's a 50-something cheeky babe who likes to dress up in vintage-style clothing. She also likes to lunch with the ladies. She is fairly new to the pin-up scene and really enjoys meeting all the lovely pin-ups and all the gents that are in our scene as well, who participate in the pageants and also the car shows. The atmosphere is really welcoming and everyone is so kind and friendly. It feels wonderful to be accepted in a group like this. So if you want to rock and roll, she's your girl. Yeah. Give it up for Susie Q. Woo! Miss Cherry Red, come on down. Miss Cherry Red is a true English rose living here on the Gold Coast since 2012. Always true to her British roots, she loves a good cup of tea, although lately she's embraced the Aussie lifestyle, changed it up a little bit, something a bit more Aussie. Get on down there, girl. Swapping the cup of tea for all. Yay! Cheers to these. Miss Cherry Red loves vintage starter with a huge love for VW badge and is presently the owner of a 1974 Combi. So with her Combi, her cooler and her beers, she is all set for summer. Miss Cherry Red's favourite time of year. 2020 has been a hard year for Miss Cherry Red. She has not been able to travel back to the UK to see her family. Out here, your friends become your family and she's so happy to be back. With her pin-up pals today, the most important part of the scene is, in her opinion, is being with friends. Miss Cherry Red teaches dance fitness in her local community, proof that fitness is for all bodies and in everybody. Her mantra is embrace and accept yourself completely, a message she passes on to her two teen daughters that she raised herself. So Miss Cherry Red would like to raise a glass.
I don't think so.
To Tay today.
Thank you.
And let's all get behind this amazing cause, because after all, none of us are here for a long time, but let's make it a good time. Cheers, Miss Cherry Red! Woo! Next on stage, we have Miss Behave. Miss Behave is a pin-up who spends her free time either on the water, paddling, or hitting the second-hand stores to find that vintage bargain. Being part of the pin-up community means being surrounded by other like-minded women who encourage and support each other. It's not about who is the best looking, it's about the friendships that we form as pin-ups. Doesn't she look gorgeous in that tiki dress? I'm a bit of a tiki freaky. Give her a big round of applause. Miss Behave. And for the dog, and clap too. Now last but definitely not least, we're going to bring to the stage Archie Arsenic.
Oh, I love it. It is.
Archie Arsenic is a self-proclaimed fiery bisexual with a fat ass and an attitude.
Woo!
A strong believer in vintage values, this non-binary finery is often seen literally setting the stage and themselves ablaze all across Brisbane, Melbourne and all across Australia, pre-COVID of course. It's been over a decade since Archie has been on stage with this many clothes on that stay on. But to show support for sarcoma cancer and mental health and a bit of fun, why not give it a crack again? Give her a big round of applause, Archie Arsenic. Thank you to all of our entrants. Can I get a big round of applause for all of the entrants today? Call on the lovely Lulu Fontana from Pinups of Australia to join us up on stage to help with the sashes and prizes. Give her a round of applause, people. And I'll bring up one of our judges, Miss Christine Ann, who was the winner of Miss Schoolage Queen at Old Teacher Town a few weeks ago. And Miss Real Steel, keep it in the family, yes? But first of all, we'd like to obviously focus on what today was for. Sarcoma cancer is around 50 types of cancer that are quite rare. There's soft tissue and also bone sarcomas, which lay in the muscles and connective tissues. It is obviously varying, like all cancers, and as far as the recovery rates and getting things seen to, anything with your health that is unusual, obviously, I'm going to shout out to all the middle-aged men here right now. Sorry, but as a widow, you do seem to ignore your health, and it's one thing, especially with cancers and everyone being affected by these sort of things, just go to your GP, get that check done, get that heart check done, get your bloods done. It really is really important, and you know, to someone like Tay, someone like me, having lost someone through disease, it's just better to get prevention rather than cure. But we're really grateful that we're here to raise money to do better for research and for people who are suffering this. So I want to thank Tay for having me here today. Also for mental health, and that is an outflow from disease and things like that with cancer. So myself, I have chronic anxiety and some other lovely decorations in my mind. So mental health is a very big part of my life, and pin-up is, how many pin-ups here have mental health? Mental health? Mental health? Thank you. So basically this is why we do it. It's to help others, to help ourselves, to empower people and just be part of the community. So, without further ado, I'd like to have all the lovely ladies out in the hot sun again, please. Come on down, Miss Cherry Velvet, Foxy Blue, Miss Be Sweet, Paprika Fox, Archie Arsenic, Roxy Renee, Lady Pearl, Miss Rock and Robin, Miss Behave, Susie Q, and Miss Cherry Red. Give all the ladies a round of applause for their fanciful footwork on stage and their patience in this hot, hot sun, but also just mainly coming out for a good cause. These girls have come from all over Queensland. I'd like to say all over Australia, but I'd be lying. Pre-COVID times. And I'm ready to announce our winners. So, are we ready, ladies? Thank you to our judges. judges, thank you to our sponsors, thank you to our stage kitten, Miss Brandy Bell. And first we'll start with our Encouragement Award, and this is for new pinups. I won't say old pinups, but more experienced pinups, and just people who really shone today. And the Encouragement Award goes to Archie Arsenic. And as you can see, pinups come in all, just the outfits, the interpretation of pinups. The first rule of pinup is no rules of pinup.
Oh no.
Next, we call on our runner-up, Day for Tay 2020. I'd like to call Miss Cherry Red up to the front, please. Okay, drum roll or blacking motorbike in the background. Our winner of A Day for Tay 2020 is Miss Rockin' Robin. Sometimes your first time can be your best time. Congratulations to our first ever pageant contestant. She really shone on stage today, and that hat was very hard to ignore.
You have to sew that on there now.
Matches your crown nicely. Give it up for our winners today and all of the entrants who came out today and show what they have on stage. We're very proud of every single one of you, and we can't wait to see you at the next event. Thank you, Miss Kitten darling. Thank you for a great day for Tay.